Hello, Kumbawa, welcome, one and all, to, yes, Warley. So, obviously there on Saturday, I did go to the meetup. Only myself and Malvern were there. The bit I got to, I sort of got to the prairie and sort of walked round and round the outside of that engine. So I spotted someone, I spotted Malvern Junction. We'll leave a link in the description. There's a couple of those to leave today. But the first one is Malvern Junction, and had a nice half-hour chat with him. Heard all about his plans for his life, his extension, and all the rest of it. Yeah, nice chap. And you know, if you should happen to see this video before 11 o'clock on Sunday, the 26th of December 2023. November. So if you'd happen to see it before the 26th of November 2023, 11 o'clock by the large prairie, just try and walk around it a bit till you spot the guy in the chocolate coloured hoodie, Malvern Junction. You know, just, yeah, go say hello, go meet up with everyone. It's awesome. Right, so actually only gave out 4 of the 250 little business cards I had done for the channel today, but hey, that's cool, because you know, one of them went to great places, shall we say. Yes, apart from that, had a great day, I think. Yes, I think I did. It was very busy. It was very hard to get to see any of the layouts, and the person I went with actually commented on the fact that another show we'd gone to was better because he had the traders in one place and the layouts in another place, and it sort of separated them off a bit. But as opposed to Warley setup, but I don't know. I just think when layouts are popular, they're going to get a bit deep. But it's a bit sort of, yeah, it was a bit crazy in places. The really popular ones, obviously. But anyway, that's to be expected. It's one of the biggest railway shows in the country, if not the biggest. So yeah, yeah. But no, it's good. It's good meeting Malvern Junction. I also spoke to some other people. I did see John from Piccadilly. Link will go down there. I did see him. He was busy chatting away there, so I didn't want to interrupt. Yes, had a really good chat with the Cato stand. The people on that stand, which was fantastic. Interest shown in the fact that I've got JNR sweatshirt on. Yeah, that was really positive experience. Also, a shout out has to go to Elaine's Trains, because one of the items I got was from Elaine's Trains. It's missing a bit, and she actually went over and discussed it with the manufacturer directly if I could get spare parts to replace that bit. And then cut me a deal on it as well, which is really nice of her. So yeah, looking forward to showing you that. So without further ado, should we get on to the goodies? And the first one actually comes out of my pocket here. I'd put a few of the old cards in there, but yes, I got one of the Malvern Junction stickers, so that will go with my collection of the business cards there. Yeah, thank you very much, Malvern, for that. Very cool. Really nice too. I said to him, it's really nice to get this real sense of community togetherness. You know, we're all doing a very solitary hobby, and in a way it's like a really good form of model railway club, because we all get to do our own layouts. We can do exactly what we want to do on them, but we've got the support and the help if we're there, if we need it, and it's there. Then these in-person meets sort of really help to strengthen that, and we all become humans rather than just people on screens or people in chats or that sort of thing, and it really helps. I think that's amazing. And being a fellow Great Western enthusiast, I really do look forward to seeing more of Malvern Junction's progress, particularly his steam fleet. Yeah, no, I think that's the thing, and it wasn't just Malvern I spoke to today. I spoke to the Cato guys. There was a guy from Exeter, or 2 guys from Exeter, we chatted to, and actually he had the same. He does British N gauge. He does O gauge and N gauge, 2 opposite ends. and his most reliable running unit is the Kato 800 class, where all his British ones have all fallen over at one point or another. He's had to try and fix them various ways, this, that and the other. And it's just like, it's nice to know that it's not just me, and that the Katos are amazing. But yes, had a chat with a few people. I heard from a guy who actually was one of the team of 4 that created the jigs to build the Class 56 diesels. That was really interesting to talk to. He was just another visitor, another punter. When we were having lunch, he was trying to tell his son or grandson, I couldn't quite decide, but it wasn't really, not really my business, really pertinent to the story. He was trying to tell the child that was with this couple about it. Kid wasn't that well. He was sort of listening, but he was also getting distracted by all the cool stuff going on around him, which is understandable. And we'd already said something. I said hello to each other, and I just said, "Oh, that sounds really interesting." He proceeded to tell me the whole thing about how they were welded, the bits he did, and the jig that he made that took 5 months to get ready, and some stuff like that. That was really, really cool. Yeah, and I think it's great because. And I'm not looking like the proper clubs, but for me, when I went to the most local one to me, it was a bit sort of, you do what we're doing or nothing, and I didn't take to it because of that, and all that, and also how some of the engines were being treated. It's like, oh well, it's not mine. I don't really care about it. So no, no, Anyway, right. I'm going to have a quick drink and then we'll get on with the rest of the stuff I came back with. I actually got the train to Warley this year, and it saved so much hassle. And the ability to just go straight in was really, really brilliant. From the station straight, and once you're off the platforms, you're in the warm. There's not too hideous a walk either. Right, I'll start with, I've been mentioning coastal, I'll start with these. Let's get those out of there. Let's put these there. Looks like I've got a few bits and pieces. The right bits go to the right things. So that one will come on to. On there. The other ones went. No, that's someone else instead. Does put all of them together. I did. Okay, they're all here. Okay, that's cool. Right, that's everything. So, as I've been praising Kato a lot, so I got another, actually got 2 of these. I got 2 stickers for the Kato Circus, which is this business here. The only proviso is that you get one of these this is a kit you buy, it comes with a piece of track, excuse me, and the wooden base to build it on. Do what you want with it, even if it's out of size. Like here, there's some of the ideas here. There's a sorting hat there, Harry Potter themed one and stuff. And the idea is that you do what you want with it, but the train has to be able to run over it still, so you can't bury the tracks and that sort of stuff. Really cool there. And on the back you got the big boy. I must say, great thing about the Kato Stone is the kids were being encouraged to drive the trains and operate the sounds on the sound boxes. Really, really cool. So this is again all about starting the Unitrax journey with a little diorama just to get yourself going in various ways. You can then set it up a bit like a T-track setup almost. And then to run on it, how to get your power packs going, and then some ideas for locomotives and stuff that you can run on it. Let's get one of those pocket line steam engines at some point. And then finally, this is a bit more in depth about the setup and how it all works. So yeah, I might well get. I'm thinking I'll get one of these. I've got an idea for one. But yeah, so on the back it's a little cartoon. The fox going, "Would this figure look too big here?" A rabbit says, "It's okay because with the mini diorama circus, anything goes." The circus event is all about connecting mini dioramas and watching trains go by. Make your dioramas mindful that anything goes and the fun will be built in. And I said to them, it's really good because it's a real reminder of this hobby, first and foremost. And I will cover this properly. First of all, it's meant to be about having fun. And that can be doing something a little bit zany like that, maybe. Or it can be running the most prototypically correct layout in the thing, because you are having fun doing that. There's a reason you're doing it, you get in the release. So yeah, that's the Kato stand. Alright, so I'll deal with this one. This is actually the first lot I got. Bit of a moan, so feel free to skip to after I put this bag down, I suppose. Basically, this is a bag with just every single piece of card in there under the sun for every project they're doing. Okay, it's double-sided, one product per side. In a plastic bag for a Rapido. Like, guys, seriously. Come on. It's wastage. There's the premise, they give these bags out free. The premise is a chance to win something inside. I wasn't actually told what. I was just given the bag and oh yeah, I got the bag and I thought, oh, okay, look. They're all good. I thought there might be a pen or something in there, you know, something that would, yeah. Because it's not a particularly usefully sized bag for going around the rest of Warley or anything like that. I just thought, I mean, I'm gonna throw these in the recycling, and I'm gonna just try and get some use out of that. So yeah, wasn't impressed. So anyway, enough of that. Next up, I had a nice chat with the lady on the Steam Museum stand. Hoping to visit there next month. Actually, a delayed birthday trip to meet my friend Greg, good buddy Greg. So yes, yeah, looking forward to that. Also, Great Western stuff in my element. Really good. Right, pop that over there. Okay, now what do you want? Do you want more toys? Let's save the model train items to the very end. So next, I was given a leaflet from the Barney Lake Railway, and this ties in with one of the items I got later on. But anyway, Barney Lake Railway, and they had this mug, and I looked at it, I thought I've got to have that, because one engine I did fall for a bit at the Stratfold Barn event a couple of years ago was the Corey Hunslet, and this is to help an engine come back to service called May Marion, and for £6 I thought, why not, that's rather nice, isn't it? So yeah, so I grabbed that, and they gave me the leaflet and everything, and I'm planning to now go and visit the Barney Lake Railway, so I look forward to that. So that's basically time is the next bit. So here's Elaine's Trains business card. You may be aware of them, you may not be aware of them. Do go and check them out. This is not a sponsored video, this is just reflection on good service. So this is the one locomotive I got today. The deal was cut because it's actually missing parts. Up here the detail pack's missing. You may notice there's no number on the side there. Yes, it's an EF64. Now I do have two of these already. I've got one in the modern freight livery, and I've got one in actually for the Imperial train, the Tomix one for the Imperial train. This one, I believe, is one of the ones that works the heavily graded line where extra braking power is needed on EMUs, and also banking power. The driver actually sits in the rear cab, so if the EMU front is here, you got the rest of the train and it's coupled at this end, and you got two of these, and the driver will sit in the very last one at this end and go backwards for the whole trip. So I thought it was kind of interesting. One of it's a new response. I've got no idea if this works yet, so we'll try that out, but I just wanted to give Elaine's Trains a shout out for that, because you know, she did me a deal on it to accommodate the fact that I'm going to have to pay for that. But she actually went to Cato and asked about this. So, you know, I thought that warranted something being spoken about on this video. Anyway, finally, and this is the real tie for the mug, is I'm starting a new gauge, folks. And this will give it away to some of you. I picked this up, done just my little price list. So it's got all in there, it's got all the different kits and how much they cost and so on and so forth. So that'll be useful. Valid from 22nd of November 2023, so it should be valid for a while. But I've had an idea to try and do a as Victorian as possible 009 narrow gauge layout on one of the same sort of size boards that I have the Happiness line on. Initially, possibly the idea to make it a roundy round, maybe with two of those and then some side pieces. But I got a Festiniog Railway 4-wheel Hudson steel-bodied open wagon here. There's Director from Dundas, he's got wheels and everything in there. Everything to complete, really, isn't it? Maybe just coupling's needed. And to go with that, I need a brake van. Now, this is actually a passenger brake van. This is a Victorian 4-wheel passenger guards van. I'm going to use it on some freight trains as well. But again, you got all the wheels and everything there. But I thought that's kind of nice, and I've always liked the idea of doing something that's more in the Victorian era. You know, I know steam existed before that, but it's being in that real pioneering era. And I know that Small Loco Works actually, Killian, they do some bits for the Victorian narrow gauge railway. So yeah, hopefully I can actually bring some together. But I thought I'd have a go at these kits, and I've actually been inspired by George Williamson's YouTube channel. I'm going to drop a link down below for that. He's currently building the final station on the Tallis Lynn Railway, and I want to say Abergynolwyn is the one. I've never been to the Tallis Lynn. I know very little about it, but I'm sure it's that. So yeah, but yes, go and check his channel. You'll see it. He's currently doing a Dolgok conversion from the Bachmann Renius model. I'm sort of like with that name. It's I've taken the I'm sure it was Mr. Tim Dunn that said it's the way that Really Rushton said it on the old vinyl readings. The Thomas book was always Renius rather than Reneus, so I'll go with Renius. But yeah, but I thought, why not? And one of the great things is someone actually mentioned the fact that they use Cato Unitrack for the track for it, because you can get some really tight corners and stuff, some really tight point work and stuff like that, which is very in keeping, and there's ways to disguise the sleepers that you know to make the spacing better. But also you get all the benefits of Cato Unitrack. I'm thinking, well, I already know how that works. I know how well that works, so we're on to a winner. And I think, to be honest with you folks, this is going to be the focus of my British modelling. Is going to be this. Now, the only thing I haven't quite worked out yet is whether to set it in Wales. And I have just this second had an idea. I'm not going to pretend I had this idea earlier. But if I did set it in Wales, it might be fun to sort of imagine it as the Merioneth Atlanticity Rail Traction Company Limited. Comments below if you get that one. But if it was narrow gauge rather than standard gauge. But yes, trying to think of a colour scheme, that sort of thing, to theme it around, theme the stock around. But yes, so George Williamson has been building some of these fantastic kits. I don't think he's built either of these two on the video yet. I haven't seen. I'll have to go back and check actually. I sort of watch his stuff quite religiously because they're just really nice little videos to watch, and really informative. And he shows very nicely how to build these kits better than I could ever show anyone. So yeah, go and check that out. So that's 3 channels to check out, isn't it? So that's Malvern, Malvern, George. What was another one? Was that it? It might be it. Yeah, so these two. There's the two to check out. So yeah, go and check those out. Yeah, so that's basically all I got. So I didn't spend an awfully big amount compared to what could have been spent there, but hey. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to pop the DF200 off the front of the fuel train that it's still sat on over there from yesterday, and we're going to finish the video with me shut up, you'll be glad to hear, but some test running on the F64 just to check it works. You can still see it works. But anyway, yes. So Malvern Junction and George Williamson, definitely go and check them out. If someone could do me a favour, just leave a comment. If I did mention the third one, I'll make sure I get that link in there ASAP, so it's all there. Thanks, that'd be really appreciated. It is 3 minutes past 1 in the morning on Sunday morning now. Yeah, a bit of brain fog. Been up a long time, but I'm going to get this quickly done and make sure everything is, and head off to bed, I think. But yes, so I hopefully look forward to the advent of a narrow gauge railway here. It just means I'm a narrow gauge model all through, basically, because or the only other idea is to make it the Digby line, and I'm leaning into that a little bit more because there's a lot set in Wales. It'd be nice to have one set in England itself, and also to have it so local and already have most of an idea around it, but also, you know, back in the day, just as a local supply line. I basically like the I'm thinking like the God, I'm trying to think of it now. It's been beginning of decades of steam. But yes, the Little Narrow Gauge Railway, that's basically delivering goods. Basically, it's operating like a small branch line, and a branch line narrow gauge. That's what I'm sort of imagining. A light railway, sort of Colonel Stevens light railway sort of type thing. That's it. But on the Digby Light Railway, that's the Digby Light Railway, yeah. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to belt up now. Let's test this ES64, and I'll see you in another video. Take care, stay safe, and be well. Bye.